What is going on, guys? Lockup Legends is back with another video. Join us as we break down this week's SmackDown and the wildest wrestling news and rumors you need to know. Topics include The Rock causing chaos for WrestleMania plans, the status of the 2025 WWE Draft, and whether Stone Cold Steve Austin will appear at WrestleMania 41. Plus, more AEW exits are expected. Roman Reigns declares the big dog is dead. Backstage leaks possibly affecting SmackDown, and Cody Rhodes getting ambushed. Don't miss out. Subscribe and hit that notification bell for daily wrestling updates. Let's break down the good, the bad, and the downright ugly from this week's wrestling action. The good: Trish and Tiffany. A perfect pair. The unlikely alliance between Trish Stratus and Tiffany Stratton has defied expectations, with fans absolutely loving the blonde bombshell duo. If WWE plans to build a future feud between them, they might want to delay their split. This team has massive potential and could even help elevate the women's tag team division, especially if Tiffany drops the WWE Women's Championship to Charlotte Flair at WrestleMania. The Rock's diabolical brilliance. Love him or hate him, The Rock is delivering some of his best heel work ever. His ability to torment Cody Rhodes reached new levels last night when he gifted Cody a stunning American Nightmare-themed truck, but with a sinister undertone. He also presented a custom weight belt with the chilling inscription Cody's Soul and the date June 11, 2015, the day Dusty Rhodes passed away. While some fans found this distasteful, that was the point. Heel Rock is here to push boundaries. Piper Niven pays tribute to the Mountie. Piper Niven rocked an incredible throwback look inspired by the Mountie, a nostalgic nod for longtime WWE fans. Her tribute brought a fun and unexpected moment to the show, proving that wrestling history still has a place in today's WWE. Comedy, nostalgia, and a perfect tribute. Piper Niven delivered a fantastic blend of humor and nostalgia with her Mountie-inspired outfit. But let's be real, the real reason she wore it. Because the Mountie always gets his man. Just ask Dean Ambrose. Fantastic height for Elimination Chamber. WWE went all out hyping up Elimination Chamber, making sure fans understood the stakes. The competitors brought their A-game on the mic, with Logan Paul delivering a hilariously evil troll by using John Cena's entrance theme. Pure cheap heat, but still brilliant. Meanwhile, Seth Rollins, looking like an oven mitt, got absolutely roasted by CM Punk. Drew McIntyre's Mick Mastery. Drew McIntyre once again blurred the lines between kayfabe and reality, cutting a promo so sharp it left fans reeling. His B-spot line, maybe a bit too much. Cena fans have feelings too. The only real downside? The absence of John Cena himself. It's a shame he couldn't make at least one appearance before the premium live event. Brilliant backstage segments. Is Cody Rhodes ready to sell his soul? Fans won't know until Elimination Chamber, but WWE kept the storyline hot with clever backstage moments. Superstars weighed in on Cody's decision, including a hilarious bit where R-Truth took full advantage of Cody's backstage buffet. It was a creative way to maintain excitement without overexposing the story before the big night, proving once again that the best backstage moments are those that feel organic. Every interaction made Cody's dilemma feel even more real within the storyline world of WWE. Tag team turmoil intensifies. Things are getting chaotic on SmackDown, with WWE's tag teams all chasing DIY while also dealing with the Street Profits, who seem determined to keep the titles out of everyone's hands but their own. Last night's wild brawl between the various teams was the perfect climax to weeks of tension and should lead to an exciting WrestleMania showdown. Six-woman tag delivers big. Last night's six-woman tag match did an excellent job of building up the women's Elimination Chamber and furthering feuds like Bianca Belair and Naomi versus the Judgment Day's Liv Morgan and Raquel Rodriguez, as well as Roxanne Perez versus Bayley. The surprise post-match attack from Alexa Bliss on Roxanne was a great reminder that Bliss is still a wild card who could steal the win, especially after delivering a picture-perfect Sister Abigail. Shinsuke Nakamura's booking woes. While SmackDown had a lot of highs, there were still some missteps. Shinsuke Nakamura's latest promo only highlighted how poorly he's been booked since winning the United States Championship. Nakamura exudes menace like few others, but his true strength lies in wrestling. Unfortunately, he's been absent from in-ring action for most of his title reign. While he's not the only champion who rarely defends their belt, WWE's failure to book him in compelling matches or storylines has made his reign feel like a massive disappointment. SmackDown delivers a strong 3-hour show. Last night's SmackDown proved that a 3-hour show can be booked efficiently. Every segment had a purpose, with no obvious filler dragging things down. WWE effectively utilized its roster, making the show flow naturally while building hype for Elimination Chamber. No downright ugly moments. This week's SmackDown was a massive improvement over previous episodes, with the Blue brand delivering strong matches, engaging interviews, and meaningful backstage segments. It's incredible to see such a drastic turnaround after one of the weakest episodes just weeks ago. What did you think of last night's SmackDown? Let us know in the comments below. Now let's dive into the biggest wrestling news stories of the day. The Rock has thrown WrestleMania 41 plans into chaos. With his shocking return and diabolical offer to Cody Rhodes, speculation is running wild that WWE has reworked several major WrestleMania matches. According to WCD Wrestling, as if it wasn't clear from how things have played out on screen, this wasn't the original plan. WrestleMania has been in flux since The Rock decided to return to the mix. With Elimination Chamber approaching, fans should finally get clarity on where things are headed. Cody Rhodes' decision to either stand against The Rock or join forces with him will likely shake the road to WrestleMania 41. Next up, major updates on the 2025 WWE Draft. Is it still happening, or has it been postponed due to the shakeups caused by The Rock's return? Interesting news on WWE's annual draft, as PW Insider's Mike Johnson recently addressed the topic. When asked, he responded, "We're told that a draft is still planned for the post-WrestleMania season." While WWE recently held a trade window that saw several superstars switch brands, this doesn't mean the annual draft is off the table. The question remains, does WWE even need a draft? And if it happens, will it bring any major shakeups to Raw and SmackDown? Next up, Triple H makes a bold proclamation that could change the landscape of WWE moving forward. Triple H proclaims industry-changing event. Expect big things from Elimination Chamber, at least according to Triple H. The chief content officer has fans buzzing with 2 bold tweets about the PLE. WWE Chamber is going to be massive. See you in Toronto. His second tweet built even more hype, referencing Travis Scott's appearance in Toronto. Touchdown in Toronto, the start of an industry-changing weekend. While Triple H often hypes up PLEs, fans have seen past promises fall flat. But could tonight be different? Will the game actually deliver on an industry-changing weekend? Next up, more breaking news from the world of WWE. Steve Austin appearing at WrestleMania 41? A new report from PW Nexus states that nothing has been confirmed, but WWE has discussed bringing the Texas Rattlesnake to WrestleMania 41. However, it's expected to be a segment rather than a match. Austin has previously mentioned he prefers staying in his home turf of Nevada, which has fueled speculation that WrestleMania 41, taking place in Las Vegas, would be the perfect spot for an appearance. Next up, more breaking news from WWE.